Good morning, good day, whenever you're seeing this. It's the Sabbath. Yeah, it's March 4th. It is 2023. And I was reading this article that about the IRS that they're going to start. They issued a notice to the gig economy service workers that receive foreign source of income. Now, I was a musician for many years, but I'm an accountant now, and I've dealt with a lot of tax issues. Not as much as some of my other friends. Like I won't name any names. They may not want me naming any names, but I've got some friends who are whizzes at this stuff. I've worked with several guys that lived and breathed this, and have done it longer than I even thought about being an accountant. So when it comes to some of these issues, I mean, I can get stuff together, put together financials and all that. And I fairly versed in what's a deductible and what isn't. So it's talking about. Let me read this article I read off of the Epic Times. It says an IRS release issued March 1st says that taxpayers have to report income from their gig economy on their tax returns, in quote, even if the income is from part-time, temporary, or side work paid in any form, including cash, property, goods, or digital assets, not reported on any information return like a form 1099K, 1099 miscellaneous W-2 or other income statement, unquote. I kind of butchered that, but anyway. So, what I would recommend, okay, that's good. I would say most of you people probably are going to have more expenses than what you make off of that anyway. Now listen to me, because you say, well, I'm not going to do it if I'm not going to make any money. Of course, you're going to have better cash flow. But I'm saying when you drive your car, you can now take your mileage. When you do a Schedule C, you'll be able to take your mileage. And because you are doing a temporary business, you'll be able to take a portion of your cell phone. And if you're setting this up in your house and have, you're having to use internet and stuff to sell it, you're going to be able to take a portion of your internet expense now. If you're having to go online and maybe you're using Roku to check out deals or where you can market this, you might be able to take some of your cable expense for you, on your Schedule C. So in the long run, you may actually become a negative and have a loss, which happens all the time. So let's say you have W-2 income of, I don't know, let's just say $100,000 between you and your wife, and now you've paid in, I don't know how much in federal income tax withholdings during the year. I don't know, let's say 20,000. So now you have a loss. So now you're reducing your taxable income. Let's say you have a $5,000 loss with all your other expenses now because you only made a couple $1,000s, but they want you to report it. So now you're going to do a Schedule C, and you got to report that. So you report that $1,000, but all that money that you spent, all the mileage that you went and put up ads and looked into things and shopped for those deals that you sold to make that extra 1,000 or whatever it was that you did and was involved in that, especially starting a business. If this is something that you started, a lot of times there's going to be a lot of legwork and a lot of study and a lot of different things that goes into that. You understand? And you may actually spend months and a lot of mileage looking at things and checking out the the groundwork and everything before you get into this business that you only made $1,000 on in 2023, maybe. I mean, right now you could have already spent a bunch of time looking into this, and I don't know if you'll go as far as to start an LLC and maybe really try to make a lot of money with it. You could, I guess, and you may set up a website, but different things. I'm not sure how far this gig economy, what they're talking about and how they define it. It's not. I haven't seen a real good definition of the gig economy yet. So these are things to think about. You can send some comments. Like I said, they don't show up immediately because I screen all my comments, but you can send me some comments. Like and share this channel, and we'll try to get some I'm gonna try to stay on top of this, because there's people that do DoorDash and things of that nature, Lyft, and they may not make a bunch of money, but they're wanting to crank down on this. So you're just going to have to comply. But like I said, you'll probably, it may be to their detriment, actually, because a lot of times, like I said, there's a lot of businesses, especially in this economy, that when you start adding up the 60 something cents a mile that you can take off, and plus, portion now because you're using all these different things like your phone and your internet and all these other things that have gone up, and you can take, I don't know, 20, 25, 30%, whatever, how much ever you think you're using for business. And again, I'm not your CPA. You need to talk to your CPA about this, but you'll need to do a Schedule C, okay? So just getting you ready. This year they said they're going to crack down on it, so that's how you comply and stay within your limits, but it could be beneficial to you in the long run. So have a good one. Like I say, if you have any questions, please like and share and comment down below, and I'll try to get back to you. Have a good one. Bye.